Hi there, everybody. I'm just sitting here, relaxing and thinking about something. I'm thinking about how animal abuse is bad. This is just a cute little puppy, and it would be really bad if somebody abused this little puppy. For example, what if somebody took out a giant sword, like this one, and then just started stabbing the puppy over and over again for their own sadistic and twisted entertainment? Kinda like this. Then, what if I were to take a gun of some sort and then ruthlessly and pointlessly murder this little puppy? That would be really bad. And listen, guys, the reason I just did this is because I want you all to understand that animal abuse is bad. Welcome back to another episode of The World Should Have Ended in 2012. It's your favorite gay-looking straight boy Hunter Avalone here, back with another video. Today's video, we'll be talking about why you should cancel Netflix and switch to Hulu. This video is not sponsored by Hulu, but it could be. Hulu. A couple weeks ago, I talked about the new Netflix movie called Cuties, in which multiple underage girls are depicted dancing inappropriately while dressed scantily. Now, as soon as the poster for this film was released by Netflix, it was met almost instantly with a huge amount of backlash. People were absolutely appalled that the front cover Netflix chose to use depicted underage girls inappropriately posing. Netflix has since dumped the advertisement poster, they have dumped the cover, and they have issued an apology. However, that did not stop Netflix from going forward and releasing this movie on their platform despite the massive amounts of backlash. And my friends, that is exactly what happened. 2 days ago on September 9th, Netflix debuted Cuties on their platform. And now, all thanks to Netflix, we're able to witness the #1 most horrifying tragedy to take place on US soil in the month of September. For the last couple days, I've been taking some time off, probably you noticed, because I haven't been posting any videos, and I'm still kind of supposed to be taking today off. I mean, look at me. I need to shave my face, my hair's disgusting, I look gross. I look like a boomer dad that should be on vacation, not sitting here on YouTube talking about some disgusting Netflix movie. But alas, here I am. Now, I am not going to be showing you guys the clip that went viral on Twitter yesterday, for multiple different reasons. One, I don't actually know if I can show it on YouTube. Two, I have not actually seen the entire clip. I saw a snippet of the clip, and that was plenty for me. I can't show you the clip, but I will describe it to you briefly. It depicted these girls who are 11 years old. Not only are they 11 years old in the movie, they are actually 11-year-old girls, and it depicted these girls dancing wildly inappropriately, shaking their butt at the camera, acting sexually and inappropriately. It was absolutely disgusting. But honestly, that's just the tip of the iceberg of the kind of shit that's in this movie. The IMDb Parents Guide details some of the sex and nudity that is in this movie, including a pair of tight leather pants on an 11-year-old girl that are forcefully pulled down, and the camera shows her exposed underwear. There are 11-year-old girls who dance suggestively in front of a live adult audience. The girls repeatedly move their bottoms while standing and lying down. They slap themselves from the back to the front. That is disgusting. Just reading about this is enough for me, bro. Holy shit. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with IMDb. Maybe they updated the Parents Guide, but an earlier version of the Parents Guide for this movie went into even more explicit details. Some of this I think you can just type as a random viewer, so the information may have not been entirely accurate. However, this one person does write that one of the underage girls, they lift up their crop top to fully display her bare breast. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you believe. I don't care if you believe in God. I don't care if you worship the spaghetti monster. This is fucking disgusting. Whether you're left, right, center, doesn't matter. We can all unite in condemning this kind of grotesque bullshit. In my previous video where I talked about the dangers of this Netflix show, I brought this article up, but you know what? I'm gonna bring it up again. And although this article is talking about a different show, it's still focusing on underage girls dancing inappropriately. This article details multiple different psychologists and people who treat sex offenders that have weighed in on this episode depicting a nude dance scene in the show Dance Moms. And they've said, as a treatment professional of sex offenders, they can tell you that adults who are attracted to minors definitely seek out shows just like this one. So if this Dance Moms episode provides a metaphorical pedophile playground, then this Cuties movie is 10 times worse. So I think it's safe to say that yes, whether that was the original intention of the director or not, this new movie does encourage and aid pedophiles. It literally provides itself as bait for disgusting perverts. Following the massive backlash and the huge amount of calls to boycott and cancel Netflix, Netflix responded, doubling down and still continuing to support this movie. Netflix responded in a pretty typical way. It's the same way that a lot of people who've been defending this film have responded to the backlash as well. Facing backlash, Netflix defends Cuties as a social commentary against sexualizing young girls. Oh, I get it. So we're sexualizing young girls in order to show that doing that is bad. Okay, I gotcha. I think I'm following so far. Netflix echoed the director's remarks, writing that the film is a social commentary against the sexualization of young children. It's an award-winning film and a powerful story about the pressure young girls face on social media and from society more generally growing up, the streaming company said Thursday. We'd encourage anyone who cares about these important issues to watch the movie. This is so stupid. This is so backwards. This is literally like if somebody made a snuff film. They videotape themselves killing someone else, and then they publish it as a condemnation of killing people, guys. Even if your intentions were good, even if you wanted to try to show that doing this thing is bad, you still did that bad thing. I should not have to explain this to the people defending this movie. I should not have to explain this to Netflix as if they're 2-year-olds, okay? The thing is I partially agree in a way also that, of course, yes, young girls do face pressure to sexualize themselves, and that's a problem. That's something that we should be addressing, but there are ways that you can address this in far more nuanced ways than actually showing sexualized 11-year-old girls. I just think this is a little bit of a cop-out, because even if the director created this movie with the full-blown intention of condemning sexualizing underage girls, by making this movie, by filming this movie, she partook in documenting the sexualization of underage girls. I mean, we read the kind of shit that's in this movie. We read the type of explicit content that's shown in these dance routines. This isn't like you made a cartoon. This isn't like you had adult actors pretending to be younger or something. No, you had 11-year-old girls dancing inappropriately, and according to some people, I still would have to fact check this to be sure, even showing underage girls naked bodies. Like, that's fucking nasty, bro. Some of the people defending this movie, it's just comical. The Telegraph posts, Cuties Netflix review, a provocative powder keg for an age terrified of child sexuality. Please, I'm begging you to stop. And they're claiming it's disturbing and risque because that's exactly what it aims to be. So then you're admitting that the film is aiming to be disturbing by depicting underage girls dressed inappropriately? Can we get Chris Hansen back? Could he maybe stop being like a slime ball selling off the Onision story and all that and just go back to busting these types of people, please? All in all, this Netflix movie is without a doubt hot garbage. Maybe I shouldn't even call this movie hot, even if it's in the context of hot garbage because I feel like the FBI is gonna come raiding my house anytime. But seriously, there you guys have it, Netflix and their new movie, which has resulted in massive calls to cancel Netflix. I think this is also a great example of, even when people claim to be against cancel culture, they're not really against cancel culture. They're only against it when it comes for someone they like. But a lot of people, even people who tend to criticize cancel culture, seem quite on board with canceling Netflix. So I guess we can learn a couple things from this. 1, don't sexualize children. 2, even if your intentions are good, you're still sexualizing children and that's bad. And 3, cancel culture is sometimes good depending on the context. What do you guys think? Does this movie look really disturbing or absolutely sickening to your core? Please give this video a like, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.
FBI, open up!
Oh no, I think that I was looking up Cuties too often. I'm in big trouble. Curse you, Patriot Act!